Hello, everyone. I apologize for the late intro. I was actually just animating some things. Not animating. I was just posting my info card for ArtFight onto my Instagram page because I just realized I haven't done it, and so I was going and making sure that it could get done. Yeah. So I just uploaded that, even though I made it I don't know how long ago. And I'm going to tell you guys now, I'm going to be eating stuff during the stream because I forgot to eat dinner. So I have soup with me. I have some soup. Okay, it's a double whammy. I forgot to eat dinner, and I had an energy drink earlier today. So I am like starving right now because energy drink just like takes everything I eat and just turns it into nothing. So even though I ate before drinking the energy drink, yeah, I feel like death right now, so. Oh. And for reference, what I'm eating is corn chowder. I got some corn chowder with me. There we go. I will be animating this, by the way. I couldn't decide on what I was going to animate today. I couldn't decide if it was going to be my borders or if it was going to be this one animation I've been working on and I kind of want to finish. But I think I'm going to see what I can do for the borders. I don't think I'm going to add the mask. I liked the idea of the mask. Never mind, I'm adding the mask. I just came up with an amazing idea to hide stuff. Okay. Amazing idea. So I was going to have it. So the mask there was going to be a mask on the side here, and it was just going to get pushed up every so often, and then there'd be rain here. But what if instead we had a mask in the middle? That would also save my symmetry problem. So if I go back here, yes. So I had an issue where everything wasn't being symmetrical because, so like if I had my mask bigger than this, if I had my mask like this is a huge sketch. Nope, wrong mask. I always do that. What if I had it in the middle and then had it like, I don't know. I was thinking, oh, it'd be cool if I just thought like, oh, it'd be cool if it spun around to change the different masks. But I'm not changing, what team I'm on. I feel like it's good for someone who's on Team Trader. I saw that online. Someone is quote-unquote on Team Trader because you're only allowed to change your ArtFight team like 2 or 3 times. And so they decided to make use of that by going like through like different thirds of the battle. So like from like July 1st through 10th they're gonna be on Team Comedy, and then July 11th through 20th they're gonna be on Team Tragedy, and then on July 21st to 31st they're gonna be on Team Mystery. Like that kind of thing, which I think is a really cool idea, but unfortunately I'm not on that team. I want to stay on Team Tragedy. Aww, why am I so cold? So I just thought, oh, what if I had it so like it spun around? Like, hello? Oh, there's my thing. So like if it spun around like this, and then switched into another mask, and then like the background would change, so you couldn't see what was behind there, it would be cool, but the issue is that I'm part of Team. The issue is that I'm part of Team Tragedy. Sorry, I just heard like, if you don't know, I live with my family. I just heard a family member randomly just yell, and I don't know if they were yelling to me or if they were yelling just like yell. I think they were yelling just to yell. Okay. I could also have it do like, I could put this in DaVinci Resolve and have it go up and down like, on like a like a looping animation of it just going up and down. I don't know. Okay, but it's not a bad idea. Okay, but I still need rain. Oh, right, rulers. Hoo-yah! What if I went... Oh. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, so if we want to add rain in, this is what I did last time. I do this, and then this would obviously have to go behind the curtains, which I've already done, you can see here. I'm trying to think. Because I need straight lines. That's all I need for this. I just need straight lines. I just need to go boop, 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 boop. And then just continue it. Just go boop, 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 and then make it a loop. That's all it is. I don't remember how to do... like, I can do a straight line. But I don't remember... So, like... Oh, I think I have to do that. That's annoying. Okay. Alright. Let me take another bite of my soup. I have to do that for every single line. I wish I could just go boop 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 boop, but if I want them on the same angle. Alright. Anyways, rain. Rain is raining. I feel like this is too much rain. Do you guys think this is too much rain? I need more little drops. Okay. So what if we took that? So that's our rain, right? Rain. Ooh, oopsies. No, we don't want that. Okay. Rain. Yes. And then... we're gonna drop the frame rate all the way down to 12. And then we're gonna animate it on 3s. So it's gonna be going by like 4 frames per second, but it's fine. Oh, by the way, the soup, 1, is corn chowder, and 2, specifically turkey corn chowder, and 2, it is reheated turkey corn chowder, because we actually ate this a few nights ago, and I'm trying to finish it up, and I just got a cold piece of turkey, like, fridge, still, like, from the fridge cold piece of turkey. I thought I'd make it. God dang it. Let me paste it into active layer. And then we're gonna take I hate how it does this sometimes. Those shouldn't be showing up at all. Hold on. We're gonna remove this keyframe. Oh, oopsies. And then we paste this active layer. And then we take smaller bits and kind of I could just not be lazy and just draw more lines. Wait, can I get away with this by doing only 2? Hold on. Wait, actually, and then copying. Hold on. I don't think I can get away with this. It's okay. I might be able to get away with it with 3. Oh, oopsies. We need 2 more after this one. Oh wait, sorry. No. This one. There we go. Let's do 3 different ones. Let's do 3 different. We're gonna copy this one, paste it here, then we're gonna do wee. Oh wait, let's fix that. Okay. Wee. Oh, and then we gotta put some extra lines down here. Right now. Okay. There we go. And then, so this is white because, you know, it's a little meh. So the rain is white, so the background's green right now, just to kind of fix that. So when we go in, so that's what it's gonna look like. It's not too animated, but it's okay. I think it's pretty decent. So then, I feel like I've played these games before. Where's the green layer? Which layer is my green one? Hello? Oh. For some reason, it's just not showing that it's green. So that's our rain, right? And then we do curtain back color. I don't know what these are. Oh, there we go. And then we get rid of the curtain front. Okay, and then our color is going to be mimicking Team Tragedy's colors. So I think if I could find... Where's my screenshots? Sorry, I'm trying to find... You guys can't see it, but I'm going through my files right now trying to find the stuff. Okay, so this is Team Tragedy's colors. The curtains are going to mimic that. They're going to be the same... similar colors. Okay. So, we take this. I'm thinking... Do we want them to be that dark, though? No, I feel like that's too dark. Maybe... this color? Yeah, I like that. And then we can do... Oh, wait. And then we can do this darker color for these bottoms here, because they're supposed to be shadowed anyways. And then I was thinking, oh, it'd be cool if like we had like some yellow accents on the corners here to like kind of mimic comedy, but then that's leaving out mystery. So maybe we'll just do a light blue. So we could do this light blue color instead. That's cute. And then the front. Okay. The front curtains, I feel like, should either be the same color or a darker color. So, like, what if we did the darker color? I don't think that looks bad. I think that looks pretty decent. Okay. And then we would put the rain in the background. Obviously, we can't see it right now, but that's okay. There's rain going on. So when we do the green background, yeah, now you can see the rain. The only issue is now is getting the rain seen by DaVinci Resolve. Which, you know, the green could get that done, but I'm not so sure in it. Here, maybe we can copy, duplicate layer, and then duplicate layer. So now it's thick rain. Because I think that DaVinci could probably see that. I got a great idea. Okay, so we're gonna keep this. This is staying, but we're gonna switch over to Clip Studio Paint. And we're gonna go make a mask and see if we can edit that stuff into DaVinci Resolve. Now, I don't think I can show you the editing process for DaVinci Resolve, just because I know I have some files on there that might dox me. And also, I just don't know how that works with streaming stuff. So we're gonna probably move to something else. Working on something else. Animated, which will probably be the animation I was talking about earlier. I hope you guys cannot hear me chewing, by the way. So I think that's cute for now. I think we're gonna go make a mask, and we're just gonna have it float in the center. So this is kind of, like, it's not entirely hiding, it is kind of, it's gonna be hiding their art piece that they're gonna be getting. But that's okay. Now, I could add cell shading to this, and I might, depending on how much I do on the mask. But right now, I'm gonna just chill out with it for now. So yeah, this is it so far for the border. My only worry is that because it's 200 by 200, because you can't do a bigger border, that it's going to be too small for the chroma key to recognize with the green. Okay. Sorry, I'm dancing to the music. I'm vibing. Alright, let's get Clip Studio Paint up. And before you're asking, like, why don't you just do the mask animation and draw the mask all in Krita? It's because I do so much better with Clip Studio Paint. And if I'm gonna edit it in DaVinci Resolve, I might as well just edit it in something else. This I know how this works a lot. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. I know how Clip Studio Paint works a lot more than Krita. I only use Krita for animation. And actually, I hate Krita, and I want to change from Krita, but I can't afford to change right now. I would love to change to, like, Toon Boom or something, but I just don't have the money for that. And also, I don't have, my laptop wouldn't be able to handle it, so even if I did buy it, I wouldn't be able to actually handle Toon Boom myself. Okay, so... trying to remember how on earth to do... So, the basic is just, yay! Meh. That's the mask. But I think I'm gonna put, like, Art Fight 2026 and then put Team Tragedy on, like, the bottom of the mask, maybe? So maybe... I think how we can do this is we can just do that. We're just gonna kind of... Wait, is there a grid view? Snap the grid. Wait, can we show the grid? Hold on. View. Grid. Yes! Oh my god. I freaking loved grids when I was working on them in this one class I was taking. Oh my god. They were the best thing in the world. Okay. Now, if this is anything like Adobe Illustrate, if I make an ellipse, which I don't think it's gonna be, if I make an ellipse, I can get the points on... Oh. Never mind, this is not like Adobe Illustrate. Let's do a Bezier curve, guys! Okay. Okay, that's not working. Nope. Okay, so what if we did... and then we did... and then we did... I don't think that's right. That feels wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, we could do... Sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. Okay. Oh wait, I could just do curve. Oh, that works nice. It's too curvy though. Oh no, my stick's too buttery. My lobster's too juicy. Sorry. Okay. Let's turn off Snap to Grid. Wait. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I knew how to do symmetry a while ago. I don't remember how to do symmetry. Okay, maybe we can do a Bezier curve, snapping it to the grid, but we only do it. Oh, no, no, no. We only do it to here. Nope. Yes. Keep it like that. And then we take that half. Hold on. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. And then we take that half. We duplicate it. We paste it. We flip a dip it. Nope, that's not how you flip a dip it. Flip a dip, sorry. You flip a dip it. We flip a dip it, and then we. This is supposed to be. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Precision. Okay. There we go. And then we've got to somehow take this. Whatever. You know what? We're just gonna do this quickly. Hold on. I'm not a master of Adobe Illustrator. I know this isn't Adobe Illustrator, but I want to make that clear. I took a singular class basically in it. I mean, I took two classes in it, but I only remember one of the classes because it was more recent. Okay. Then we copy it. Oh wait. Okay. And then we copy it and we paste it and then we flip a dip it. Okay. And then we go. And then we take these clips. Another Bezier curve. I don't know how to exactitude with this. It makes me so sad. That's not sad enough. Whoa. Woo! I did the wrong thing. Okay. Hold on. Bezier curve. Okay. Okay. And then wait, I am alive. Okay, I am alright. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, my first! I forgot about that soup. My soup's getting cold. feel like the head needs to be smaller. Like this mask needs, like as a whole, needs to be like not like I think it needs to be less long. Oh no. So maybe we... Honestly, I think that's the best we're getting at. I don't feel like doing too much more. Is there any way to, like, outline this easily? Oh, wait, I have another idea. Oh, oopsies. And then we do... Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. So in the tiers, we're gonna have the 20 Tragedy 2026. Ha 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 ha! I would like it if the tiers were on a separate layer so that I could animate those with the rest of the border, but I don't think I can do that. Like, I legitimately don't think it's gonna work that well that way. Okay. Is there a way to just kind of do this, but, you know, not have varying thicknesses? Oh, well, actually, I could just... 5 point? No, that's too thick. 3? I feel like 3 is still too thick. Maybe 1.5? Yeah, 1.5 is pretty decent. Okay. We're gonna put on Snap to Grid. Okay, and then we're gonna turn off Snap to Grid. And then we're gonna do... I think we could just go... Huh. Huh. What the... Oh. Hold on. Let's try that again. Oh, wait, wrong thing. I don't think this is right. I think we should just use the Bezier curve. Yeah, we're gonna use the Bezier curve. It looks more natural, I think. By the way, this is what I learned when I'm away for the month that I'm away for. I learned how to use Bezier curves and stuff. That's not right. Nope. Okay. Like, I promised you, I probably would have hated these things if you asked me to use them, like, I don't know, like, if you asked me in the wintertime to use these things, I would have hated you, man. I would have been like, what is wrong with you? Why do I have to use this stuff? But I love Bezier curves. Underrated use of technology. Ah, oh, come on! Were my Bezier curves seriously different? They were 3s. Ah! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We will fix it by doing the straight line one as a 3. Oh wait, no. We want this on the grids. Okay, and then... Okay. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. My soup. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Okay. And then we go bam. Bam. Wombo combo. And then we go bam. Bam. Wombarkus. I don't actually know what color I want to do those. Whee! And then we go bam. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna have to move this, but... it's okay. Okay. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna... And then we get rid of that. Okay, and then we're gonna take mask color. Import image. And we'll just do this. Make it tiny. Okay. We just need the colors from this. Alright. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I've been doing this whole time. Ugh, I just remembered I can do this. Dude, I completely forgot I could just do that. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. Go boop, boop, boop. That way it's not just like a pure black, because I feel like with the other stuff that might look a little strange. We are gonna do like an off-white as well. So like if we were to take this color and kind of lighten it to be more of a white. Gotta lighten it a bit more. Okay. Okay, and then we have to make the tiers. So the tiers... Could I do them with my tier curse? I don't know about that. I probably could. Hold on. We gotta make them big tiers, though. And then I think we kind of move them down a bit. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty decent. And then maybe we can fix this bit, round it out a bit maybe, so they don't look so, I don't know, geometric. There we go. So we're gonna do one on one side and one on the other side. Tier left aligns. And then we're gonna copy and paste that, and then we're gonna transform, flip horizontal. And then this one's gonna be tier right line art. Okay, sorry. I got scared for a second that I just choked on turkey. I just ate 2 of a piece. I'm okay. Okay. So, then we have tier left color. So we can have it so these are this color, because I feel like that wouldn't look too bad. And then we can have there be a lighter color inside of them. And then we're gonna take this color and we're actually gonna type in the tier. It's gotta be small. Okay. Tragedy. We're not gonna do team tragedy, we're just gonna do tragedy. Because this is already gotta be tiny. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that is what we want. We don't have to do this. Oh, wait. What did I do? No, that's wrong. Okay. No. We don't have to do this. I just think it'd be so cute if we can. We can always just put it on the mask like in the original plan. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Aww. Blech. Complete with layer. I do like the tears though. Tier right color. Let's transform, flip horizontal. I don't think that soup was enough. I'm still hungry. I basically finished all the soup. So actually, if they aren't going to be any different, then there's no point in having a left tier and a right tier. I mean, there is, but like, there's no distinction between the two of them. I can just do the same thing. I don't know how I'm going to do this in DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys. Ooh, wait, I got another idea for the. Okay. Tragedy. No, no, no. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I don't think this is gonna work either. Wait, no, it would be clockwise. Okay. Can I click on the things that I'm supposed to be clicking on? So these things are supposed to kind of adjust it a bit, but I can't adjust the things. Yeah. Dang it. Thought that was another good idea. Maybe I'll figure out some way to put it in DaVinci Resolve. Alright. So... let's save... the mask. And then let's save the left tier. Okay. Alright, let's get back to animating something. We need to animate something, right? Hold on. I'm gonna save this. I know you guys can't see it right now. I'm just checking through something. Alright, we're gonna do an animation meme, guys. I was animating an animation meme. So recently I've noticed a lot of people were animating to the Paparazzi song, like from Lady Gaga. And so I decided to do that myself. Let me turn off my music quickly so you can hear it. I don't know how loud it's gonna be, so I apologize. That part, I'm getting rid of. I like that. It's cute. She looks really pretty. But the issue is that it doesn't fit, and also it's just unnecessary animation to do. So we're just gonna work on getting the stuff done. We also do need to animate the clothes and hair and stuff. That's not properly animated in this. So yeah, that's what we're working on. All right. We're just gonna work on the line art. What size do we actually want the... that's too thin. We're gonna do a little bit of a challenge and kind of animate it while we're doing the line art. Oh, and if it's not clear, this is obviously like a looping animation. I've always liked doing animation memes, but there's so many tweening memes nowadays that it feels almost impossible to do. Like, all the good animation memes that I personally really like are all tweened ones. And I don't mind going back to my roots of Gacha Club and Gacha Life and stuff, but I personally just don't want to do that. Plus, what I used to use to tween and stuff is now a literal dead app, basically. I used to use CuteCut. Yeah. And I also would upload them at, like, the worst resolution possible. You can find all of these old videos, actually, on my Instagram if you're ever curious. They're absolutely horrid. Some of them were about a lot of murdering and scary stuff. Why? I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head. I mean, to be fair, like I said, the reason I joined Team Tragedy was because I like giving my characters tragic backstories. That's actually is why. They were all pretty dark and, you know, but they were cringy. There was like the cringy dark, like the, oh no, my friend died, and then I turned into the alpha wolf, magic princess with laser powers. That wasn't actually one of my characters. That's a large exaggeration, but like, I remember my persona had like an evil version of herself, and she actually had like this blondish hair color. I was convinced it was like almost my hair color, but it was not. It was like a dirty blonde. Like, my hair is more similar to what my persona looks like now, and I remember, I loved that persona. I actually don't mind the design of it still. It's actually pretty decent. But, I personally just never really... I don't know. The hair on it doesn't really match my current hair. Something with my thing with personas is that I don't like having my persona be, like, all-out crazy version, you know? Like, I kind of want the persona to actually represent me. Like, I know that some people, like, have, like, their, like, mushroom or fairy personas or, like, you know, something along those general lines for, like, when it comes to their actual personas. But when it comes to me, I like saying something that's a little bit more like down to earth, just because it doesn't feel like me if you have like all these fantasy creatures, you know? Like if I was like a unicorn or something for my persona, it just wouldn't feel like me. It would feel like, you know, someone completely different. It'd feel like I'm pretending to be a character, which in a lot of cases for some people's personas is true. And mine is technically a character. I do have a story for my persona and everything. But like it's just one of those things where it's like I would prefer it to represent me and not who I want to be. And so that's why my persona actually looks pretty similar to myself. I mean, you guys don't know what I look like, but long story short, and that's also why my hair changes on my persona every time, like every so often. It's because my hair is changing in real life and I want it to match. So actually the hair that my persona has right now is actually really similar to my current hair. My hair is quite, my hair is really, really, short right now. Now, I will say, this animation meme would actually fit two of my characters better. I have these two characters that this animation meme would fit so much better. But the issue is that I don't want to reveal too much about one of those characters at least, because one of those characters is an antagonist, and they're not supposed to be known about for like 5 seasons into whatever I've planned for their story. And so even though that character, like, it's one of those characters that have kind of been there the whole time, haunts the narrative. It's one of those haunt the narrative characters where like the character's been there the whole time, like in the show and series, and has been like mentioned and stuff, but like you don't actually see the character until like way later. It's like one of those types of characters. Ugh, I can't do what I did before because I did it all in sketchiness, so I can't just do it in a line. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's not perfect and it's shaky, but that's alright. Okay. I have a few other projects that I need to finish up. I can show you some of them if you guys want. Or maybe I'll make a compilation of unfinished projects again. I have a completely scrapped part of the Halloween thing from last year. It was not going to originally just be that little Halloween segment where I just had I had Dr. Umbra, Alistair Umbra, like reaching out of the TV. It wasn't originally just going to be that. It was actually going to be a lot more. But I actually had to shorten it down. It was actually going to be really cool. Maybe I'll make an extended version. Maybe I can finish it up by, maybe I can finish it up by the time this Halloween comes and be like, oh, this is the extended version. This was what was originally supposed to happen. You know? So, the thing is that although this animation looks fine, it would look better if the hair, the mask doesn't really need to change too much, but if the hair and the clothes moved a bit with the arms. And if you wonder what I mean by that, by the way, she's supposed to be walking. And if you wonder what I mean by that, what I mean by that is, sorry, I'm trying to, yeah. I feel like her arm is way too round. Ah, there's a bug on my screen. I don't know where that bug went, but it was on my screen. It was like a little fruit fly type one. I think it's because I have my window open. I feel like I lost my train of thought and I like completely left you guys in the dust of whatever I was talking about, and I don't remember what I was talking about. Alright, well I have a lot of unfinished animations, especially... There's a good few. There's a good few. Let me just say that. I'll just say that. There's a good few animations that are unfinished that I would love to show you guys sometime. I just don't know if I'm gonna finish them or not. So, probably whenever I get a computer, which will probably be after I get a new car, because I'm having car issues at the moment. That'll probably be after I get a new car. Bum, 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 bum. Anyways, yeah, I have a lot of unfinished animations that I would love to show you all. So if you guys ever want to see some more unfinished animations, I know I have 2 or 3 animation things on my channel about covering unfinished animations. So if you guys ever want to see those, let me know and I'll show them off. I still have one for my last unfinished animations thing that I still haven't finished. I don't really like drawing cleavage, but I kind of have to here. It just looks weird without it. Like, she just looks like blank nothingness. So it's either I do the collarbones or I do her little neck divot things. I think it's the collarbones. I think we gotta do the collarbones. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, and then we go. Sorry, this is her belt, so she has like a bunch of belty things. Like little like loops and studs on her belt. I think they're studs, technically. She has a little studs on her belt. I think they're technically referred to as studs. Her body's a little big for her head, but that's okay. Same with her neck. Her neck's a little thick, but that's alright. It'll be okay. Yeah, we have to do all of that. Okay. Let's find... So this is our contact. Let's find our passing, which I think would be right here-ish? Nope. Here? Passing, yep. So... Because our passing should be about the same height. The only difference is going to be how different bits and pieces are arranged. So, like... Right. So, like, this arm, this isn't right. Okay, and then we're gonna redo this side as well. Okay. So we gotta find our next contact pose. And we gotta fix the arms. Or actually, it'd be easier to fix the arms using the passing pose. Nope, that's not the right one. There it is. Cannot have part of her boob be cut off. Okay. Oh, right. Actually, I messed that up in this one. There we go. And then we'll do... this one. I still am like, I have an issue with wiggly lines, man. Like, that is terrible line art right there. So like, it just gets to a point where I just need to wiggle. Like, it shouldn't be wiggling like that. And then we go back to passing again, which is should be almost the same. Wait, when we look at this one, it is a little different. Oh, god dang it. Here, let's try to just move it, because it doesn't look like it really changes too much. It just more so gets smaller on one side and then bigger on the other. And then we're gonna fix up this line. Okay. Okay. Next thing. We gotta do all of the down and up poses. So we're basically going to take... This one's going to be a little more complicated because not only do we have to change the arms, but we also have to change... Ah! That's also a problem. Okay. So, like, look at the... Okay, that does move a bit. So, like, this one... We need to move... I didn't realize this. We need to move this a tiny bit. It may seem strange, but this is going to work. Until you love me, Papa, paparazzi. This honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if this VOD gets muted. I know it's a YouTube VOD, so it probably won't be, but just having that little section of paparazzi might get it muted. I'm not gonna lie. Promise I'll be kind. Until our boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous. You love me. Papa, paparazzi. Okay, this is where I want to actually kind of move the hair around a little bit. So because we're going down here, I want the hair to go up a small amount, if possible. See, like, that little tiny bit of hair helps give it the tiniest bit more of, like, emotion and stuff. It may not look like much, but it helps. Oopsies. Okay, next we gotta fix this, which feels like it's a little bit... Wait. Okay, it's not really changing much here. Here. So that's our down. We have the tiniest little bit of hair movement, so it doesn't look too bad. I like the down. I think that's good. Where's our next down? Here's our next down. We do have to change the arms. Down 1, down 2. Next we need is passing. I know this looks like it's a lot, but in reality I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 10 frames to do line art on, and once again, I know that sounds like a lot, but I'm copy and pasting most of this line art, if you guys remember. So a lot of this isn't actually going to be like that. So where is our passing? Or up. We need up. That's right. So when we go up, wait, actually, let's, oh wait, no, the arms are already fixed. Never mind. I was gonna say, let's do the arms before we go up, so then we don't have to worry about any problems with that. But the arms are already made for going up. So when we go up, the hair is going to drag a bit. Can you believe that this is Toby Fox? Because I can. It sounds so much like a lot of the Chapter 4 music, I'm gonna be honest. It's Pokemon. But I believe that Toby Fox actually helped in making this song. I'm pretty sure he literally helped with one song on Pokemon Shield, I believe it was, and then people loved the song. I think it was Leon's champion music or his Battle Tower music. I think it's his Battle Tower music. And people... Okay, that's too much. Too much! Okay. So maybe we do kind of more like... No. Promise I'll be kind. I won't ever stop till this world is mine. I can't really sing. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I can't sing. Wee. Wee. I used to do musical theater, but ever since then I've really just lost my singing ability. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works. Oh, wait, does this side, like... I can't tell what these sides are doing, I'm gonna be entirely honest. It's so, like, small and minimal, but it also makes all the difference in this animation. Do you guys want to know a fun fact? So there was this animator I watched a long time ago who was kind of the one who taught me how to animate. Now, I wasn't, like, directly taught by them. They just had a YouTube video on how to animate, basically. And, oh my gosh, it is the reason I even actually learned proper animating. Now, to be fair, this isn't, like, proper animating. I don't know how to describe it. Wait. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna be entirely honest, dude. Wait. Oh, oopsies. Wait, I never made it between 4. Wait. What are you? Oh, I think it's an accidental change. And then we do the same for the up here. And then we fix our arms. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize this problem. That's gonna mean all the other up ones. No! I didn't even realize. Yeah, it is the other up ones. God dang it. Whee! It's not a perfect line, but it's fine. The stream will be probably ending soon, by the way. I'm doing the line art. Honestly, I might be able to finish the line art for this and then call it good. Or at least part of the line art. Or at least most of it. The only things we need now are the in-betweens. Yeah, because that starts to group. So if we were to look at it without... Oh my goodness, how shaky is that? This is why the little ones make all the difference. The in-between frames. My line art's always going to be shaky no matter what I do, just because I don't like doing line art. That's one of my things where, like, if I have enough money for the indie animated pilot I want to make, I want to animate it all myself, but if I have enough money, I might hire someone to do the line art for me, because I just can't do line art. Oh my god. I could do coloring. Coloring's fine. It's just the line art. I love the sketching and animation parts of things. I hate the line art. I can't stand it. And actually, this line art would be better if I could just draw directly with my hand. I'm not gonna say that it wouldn't be shaky, but I am saying it probably would look a little less. I'm not saying that it's not going to be shaky. I'm just saying it'd probably be a little less if I could actually draw it on with a drawing tablet. Like, I am using a drawing tablet right now, but it, like, the screened kind. At least I hope it would be a little bit better. Okay, and then we go and we do this. Okay. I think screen one is done. Oh, it's on erase mode. I was like, why isn't this working? Okay, and then I will say that my initial drawing of her in this outfit does make her look a lot cooler than, you know, she looks just, you know, walking around. Oh, and one more thing I will say. Um, so she is disabled, but she can walk short distances. That is the one thing I'm going to say. Usually I draw her with some sort of, like, her leg braces or something. I probably could, honestly. That's not that hard in the bottom. But I'd have to animate more, and I just don't feel like doing that right now. She is disabled. She usually wears crutches when she walks, but she can walk without them. So that is something I will say. If any of you guys ever want to draw her for art fight or anything like that, please make sure not to draw her without her disabled stuff, like without a wheelchair or crutches. She does eventually get to the point where she can walk on her own without the need of too many mobility aids. She still does need mobility aids, but she doesn't need them as often anymore as she gets older. This is her when she's a lot younger. This is like the youngest version we meet of her, so she definitely is still using like her wheelchair and stuff. But she can walk a short distance without like her wheelchair or her crutches. It's just not very fun for her. It's pretty painful. It's pretty painful for her, and it's just a pain in the butt for her as well. And if you're wondering how she got that way, long story short, she basically has these, she has power of electricity. And when she was younger, she was messing around with her powers, and she accidentally, during a storm, she was doing this, and she accidentally brought down a bolt of lightning onto herself. And also her cousin that she was living with at the time. when that happened, she should have been healed within like a few days. She was temporarily paralyzed. She would have been temporarily paralyzed just for like a few days. Like, it wouldn't have been long. It wouldn't have been for a very like extended period of time. But when she did that, like I said, she hurt her cousin, and her cousin actually got the least of the damage compared to her. But she still hurt her cousin by accident because they're both outside at the time, and she was living with her aunt and uncle. And so, long story short, when she accidentally hurt her cousin, her aunt and uncle basically disowned her. Um, they basically disowned her because they were like, "Hey, you hurt our child, and you technically aren't our child, so go away." Sorry, I'm looking at this one too, making sure this one's safe because I'm gonna end stream soon. And they basically just went, "Oh, well, you just hurt our actual child, so now we want nothing to do with you." They disowned her, and then she ended up actually getting stuck with all the hospital bills and stuff, which made it so she was literally basically stuck. And by the way, she wasn't like a kid. She was probably like 16, 17 years old at this time. So she was probably more closer to 18. They basically disowned her, told her, okay, good luck with the hospital bills, and then went, okay, well, she couldn't pay for her physical therapy, she couldn't pay for any medication she would have used to get better and stuff like that. And eventually she couldn't even pay for like a new wheelchair, so she still uses the hospital wheelchair. And so eventually she just kind of, you know, it kind of goes downhill. Her health goes downhill, and that's why she is still disabled. That is why she is disabled. It's because basically her symptoms worsened because she wasn't taking care of herself because of her family that basically left her behind. And after her family left her behind, she also, it doesn't help that she did find someone to, help her with things, but they were kind of in just as bad as a situation as she was, but just not regarding disability wise, just like money wise. And this person got her addicted to a lot of things that were not good for her. And so this is kind of the point, this is kind of like the turning point in her life where she decides, hey, I'm gonna turn this all around. I'm gonna, start going to addiction centers, try doing sober living, that kind of thing. Try to fix herself, not fix herself, that's kind of wrong. Go sober living, try to get a steady job, that kind of thing. But this is kind of the point where she's realizing that she has to do that. That's where this little animation meme is taking place in. Is when she's realizing that she has to get back on track because she's not gonna get any better by just drinking alcohol all day, basically. Also, she is not a superhero, technically. I did make a superhero version of her. She is from a world of superheroes. Like I said, she does have powers and stuff like that. But she's actually a musician / singer, and the reason she wears a mask is to hide her face because she's ashamed about the fact that she's, addicted to a lot of things and that she kind of just had a downfall. So she's a singer. She's more of like a rock singer. She doesn't really fit the pop genre, but every time I hear like some sort of song that's like poppy almost, like the song like Paparazzi or Opte by Rose and Bruno Mars. I think that's right? That song is also a good one for her. I feel like that's one where after she kind of after she kind of gets sober and everything, I feel like that's one that would fit her more after she gets sober and stuff. But I also see her more as like a rock star rather than, sorry, I just killed the bug. I didn't kill the bug. Okay. I see her definitely more as a rock star rather than a pop star, but I also think that those songs would be fun to animate her too. So yeah, this is the animation so far. We obviously don't have all the line art done, and this is gonna loop, so if we can actually fix this, but okay. And then setting this as the start time, and then taking out all of these. we can see what it looks like line art wise with the animation. So it actually is looking pretty good so far. It's shaky. I told you guys the line art's gonna be shaky, but that's okay. Oh my god, I just made the perfect loop. By complete accident. Hold on. Listen to this. It's almost the perfect loop. Holy crap. Almost. Not entirely. You can hear there's a cut. But music-wise. You can hear there's a cut, but that's okay. I wasn't planning on it being an exact loop anyways, but that's okay. Alright. We're gonna end the stream here. We're gonna end the stream here. Boop. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, by the way, also one more thing is that the next 2 more streams are all going to be on this channel. The only stream that is not going to be on this channel is going to be the final stream. So our final stream for this channel is going to be on the 29th. I know technically today's the 28th because I just ended it at midnight, but there is going to be another one today, technically. And then there's also going to be one on the 29th. That one will be the last stream for this channel. The last stream for my art channel is going to be on the 29th. Got it? Got it. So go, you know, do that. You know, that's going to be happening. So just figured I would let you know that that day is going to be the final stream of the art channel. If you want the final stream of the entire thing, you gotta check out Facility_TV, which is my Minecraft/gaming channel. It's one of those channels where I would play more games if I could, but I can only play Minecraft because my laptop sucks. So my Minecraft/gaming channel is over on twitch.tv. It's twitch.tv /facility_TV. That is my Minecraft/gaming channel. That one will have my very last stream. So that stream is going to be on the 30th. Now, I also want to apologize. I didn't mention this before. The reason why we haven't streamed for the past 3-4 days was because we were playing Deltarune Chapter 5 over on that channel, which is why I'm making up for it to you guys by streaming for the next 3-4 days on this channel. The rest of Pride Party is going to be on this channel except for the 30th. Except for June 30th, the rest of Pride Party will be on this channel. Alright? Alright, I just figured you guys would all want to know. That is it from me. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream, and I